this is Brandon from Watches on You. Today we're taking a look at the Girard Perregaux 1966 Chronograph. Now first I'd like to remind you that we're here at JB Hudson Jewelers who provided this watch for the review. I'll be leaving a link in the description to their website as well as to our personal channel store where any commissions made do go to supporting the channel. So without further ado, let's start off reviewing this watch. So as I said, this is Girard Perregaux 1966 Chronograph. Now this is one of my favorite designs of any chronograph. It is no longer manufactured, but this watch is in near mint condition. I mean, it's beautiful. And the finishing quality you get from a Girard Perregaux is definitely a cut above the likes of JLC. And they're around the same price pre-owned for similar models, so they're definitely something to check out. And oftentimes I've seen the Girard Perregaux actually cheaper, and I don't really understand why they don't get the respect that they do. They never made a quartz watch. They're started in the 1700s. They're one of the oldest watch companies that's currently still around. I really love their pieces. If any of you guys have an idea as to why they've lost respect recently, definitely let us know in the description, but frankly, I can't see why. This watch is just beautiful. It's got a 40mm case. It meets basically every requirement I have for a watch, with the exception of the power reserve, which is not that great at around 36 hours, but that doesn't really matter to me. It's automatic, so if you have a watch winder, and I'm sure if you purchase this watch, you do have a watch winder, it shouldn't be an issue for you. But the finishing you get on the movement is just fantastic, as well as on the rest of the case. It's just fantastic, and this gold case is great. It's 18 karat rose gold. I just love it, and the dial is just wonderful as well. It's very reminiscent of a vintage watch. It's got that big tachymeter scale, which looks, I mean, just exquisite. Again, it really has a vintage flair to it. I'll demonstrate the chronograph right now by pushing the top pusher, and I absolutely love the overall design of the hands. I love that chronograph second hand that's just super thin. I just think it's great. So I'll stop the chronograph again with the top pusher here, and stopped and reset, and it just flies back very nicely. It is not a flyback chronograph, but I mean, it's just, again, wonderful. I mean, this is just perfection and simplicity in a chronograph, and I love that. Oftentimes chronographs can tend to have very busy dials, and it just doesn't, I don't know, they're just not as appealing to me, but you could definitely wear this watch as a dress watch or something like that. So I'll try this watch on the wrist. So hang on, I'll take off my glove. All right, so as I said, the 40mm case size is just perfect. It would look good on most people's wrists. I have about a 6.5-inch wrist in circumference just for comparison purposes, so keep that in mind. But I mean, it might look a little big if you have a very small wrist, but I think for most people it should be fine. So if you like this video, please remember to subscribe and share. Thank you.